Hey, welcome to Board Game Today. I'm Brett. We are here unboxing the latest WizKids Gamer Crate, whatever. Notice the box says Loot Gaming, so this confused the crap out of me. So Loot Crate was sort of getting their crap together. They've had some issues recently, launching a whole bunch of stuff. There's a lot of drama there. And weirdly, every so often they just send things in like random boxes. So I was a little surprised when I got this. Like we've done affiliate stuff with Loot Crate for off and on for a while, and as far as I know, we're off with them about getting stuff to review from them. So all the stuff's paid. So I got this, and I was like, oh, cool. Oh, maybe they sent me a Loot Gaming Crate, and then I opened it up, and it's not. It was one of the WizKids crates. Okay, sure, whatever. To me, it honestly doesn't feel very professional from a company that does this sort of thing to be using another box. I understand like crazy things are going on with COVID right now, but they've had a history of doing this every so often. It just does not feel very professional to me. Especially the first box was pretty decent as far as delivery and all that. So getting that to the side, let's open up. We're going to show off now. They claim these games are $50 value. I'm dubious of that. The first box fell short of that. So what we're going to do, I'm going to open it up. I'm just going to talk about the games themselves, kind of give my general thought of it. And then we're going to do a value of the games underneath. We have some links where you can get them and really kind of give a good assessment as to whether or not the box is worth it for purchasing. I forgot how much it is. I think it's like maybe 25 bucks, something like that with shipping. So like, as long as it's over the 25 bucks, that's not necessarily a bad thing, but the $50 values, yeah. They might need to change the marketing on that one. So, all right, so we're going to open it up. Now, I'm going to admit, I've opened this up before because, as I said, I thought it was a Loot Gaming box and had no idea. Brilliant. All right, so we're going to open it up. We're going to show off what WizKid games in here. So we got Sovereign's Chain. So this is a game for 2 to 4 players, ages 14 and up, 30 minutes from Robert J. Hudisek. So, card games. Card games seems to be the theme of this box. So out of the back it says, Gibraltar Station, a fringe outpost in Void Horizons, where free port merchants and mercenaries play Sovereign's Chain, a card game that matches strategy skill, a bit of roguelike for its players. Some of the classic cards that are played in front of the players, forming chains. Cards can be played into your own chain or those of your opponents, while most cards are played face up, which allows the activation of their ability. Some can be played face down to be activated later. Classic cards come in 2 suits and 2 when you have to have the highest difference in points between these 2 suits when someone's chain reaches 7 cards. So add a wrinkle to the game. A small deck of event cards changes up the rules. So it kind of sounds like, God, what's the game that I love? It sounds a little like Chaos Marauders, which is a fantastic game if you can find a copy. You probably can't. So nice. It's 2 to 4 card game. Seems like pretty simple. Kind of like the concept. This seems like a game I would enjoy. Start playing. It came out in 2019. No prices on this. It's a little heft on that one. All right, so next we've got another card game. So this is Ken Shannon. This is Maiden's Quest. So this game, if I remember right, this was kind of a cool one when I originally looked at this. So it's a 20-minute game, age 14 up, 1 to 2 players. I'm digging the one. So we got 2 to 4 player, 1 to 2 players. I gotta give WizKids credit for putting a game with 1 to 2 players. You don't see a lot of boxes catering to the 1 to 2 players. And a lot of past boxes I got where like you'd start at 3 players, and it's just like I have trouble getting 3 players, especially now. I have trouble getting 2 players down. So getting a game with one to 2 players is top notch stuff. All right, so this content comes 160 cards, rule book. So Maiden's Quest. This is where I thought was really cool. So you're a maiden. You thought powerless to your captors, perhaps those hero savers who attempt to save. All of them are wrong. You're armed with your will, your wits, whatever you can find in your room, a dress, maybe a mirror. Family heirloom, stash away, even your shoes can and will be used to do what no one else does, save you. This is actually what I thought was cool about the game. So Maiden Quest can be switched even mid-game between a solo, cooperative, and even competitive team games, or played as any of those all the way through via use the handmade game system. So if you have a game that's like flexible to be a co-op and solo and competitive team, and be able to switch it up during the game, that sounds really, really interesting to me. I don't know much about this game. Even the back doesn't really describe what the game is, except something with cards. But that kind of, I'll say that wins me over. That is something that has me intrigued. You had me you had me at the box. You definitely have my attention now. However that same saying goes. So all right, so that one actually is kind of cool. 1 to 2 players and one that can switch up with solo and all that. I'm gonna give them credit. You're getting high marks for credit. So we've got Adam Portner's game Throne from WizKids. Do not like the box art. Straight up, I'm gonna say don't like the box art. Sorry. The card art too is a little iffy for me. Not my style. So this is a 40-minute game. So we've had some fairly short games. A 40-minute game. We got, I think, a 20-minute, 30 minutes, now 40 minutes. So this is age 14 up, 3 to 5 players. So this is a perfect example of a game that I probably won't get to the table, if at all. So you get rulebook, 40 colored dice. Love my dice. 22 cards, character cards, 5 player aids, 6 gold tokens, and 4 cubes. So this is 2019. The other one was 2018, the one I just did. So Throne combines familiar trick-taking rules from traditional card games with push-your-luck dice rolling. Every round, the colored dice are assigned new special powers, and players must decide how best to utilize these powers to ensure they win the most valuable tricks and avoid punishing ones. Suitable for players who enjoy tactics, combos, pushing their luck. Throne is an exciting twist on classic dice and card games. So it sounds interesting. I like combo games, trick-taking games. Push your luck is also kind of my thing. Some people who play with are not fans of push my luck. So the concept sounds really interesting. It's just, again, 3 to 5 players. Not sure how often I'm going to get it to the table, if I ever get to the table. So and the art is not really enticing to me. So, but overall, let's look at the big picture of the box. I think with the box I said it was like maybe $25, 30 bucks, something like that. Whatever. We'll get the prices down. Some point I'll do my research before these videos and get the prices down. You get 3 games, and the mix of the games, so they're all card games, so we got a theme, okay? The games seem very varied in the gameplay, good. Varied in the number of players, really good. So we got a 2 to 4, a 1 to 2, and then a 3 to 5. Length, with 20 minutes, 30 minutes, 40 minutes, all good. So, like, as I said, A for effort. They definitely have put the effort in. I think that's pretty solid. I'm definitely going to give them props for that. The packaging leaves a lot to be desired, and we'll see how much these retail for. I will doubt they're going to make the $50 that the value that's advertised. But that is what it is. So the bigger question would be: are the value higher than what I paid for? If it is, can't really complain. But yeah, we'll go from there. So A for effort. We'll go through the details as far as everything else. So we got a link beneath this video. We do have an affiliate link to Loot Crate, so you can get the WizKids Crate, and I believe we get some credit for that. By doing that, you do support our site. So appreciate that and allow us to get our own be able to afford our own stuff. As always, if you want the latest gaming news, reviews, stuff like that, like go to boardgametoday.com. You can follow us on Twitter, follow us on Facebook. Fairly new site. We're kind of getting our stuff together, and hopefully we'll do some cool things in the coming months and years. Plan on being here for a long time. As always, much appreciated. Until next time, keep playing those games and get your game on. Hey, thanks for watching Board Game Today. We always appreciate your views and your support, but there are so many ways for you to support our site. Not only can you do it right here on video, but you can go and check us out at boardgametoday.com, where we have more news, reviews, interviews, everything you could ever want. But since you're here, if you can always give us a like, subscribe, or share our videos, or watch something else. As always, much appreciated, and get your game on.